You're watching GTV, and it's Monday morning, and it's time for today's Children's GBC with George Brind for a change.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this edition of Children's GBC on this wonderful morning. My name is George Brind, and our first programme we are going to be presenting to you is The Adventures of Spot, and today it is Spot's birthday.
Spot, Spot, a lovable Spot. He's soft and cuddly and he smiles a lot. If there ever was a pup to cheer you up, it's Spot, Spot, Spot. That's Spot.
And now our next programme here on Children's GBC this morning is Chuckle Vision with Porterbury Chuckle, and today they are going to be carrying out some airport assistance. So whether that is going to go well, you'll just have to see for yourself. Not helped by the fact that the person in charge of the airport they're assisting is Mr. No Snacking himself. So, well, let's just see how their airport assistance goes.
And thank you very much, our Chuggly chums. Now don't forget, there'll be more episodes of Chuckle Vision, which is only happening this afternoon later on. But I'm sure that George will introduce the next programme in just a few minutes. Carry on listening to the music.
And our next programme now is The Herbs. And in today's episode we get introduced to Tarragon the Dragon.
Do you know how herbs grow? Sometimes it's because a seed falls onto a patch of earth. It takes root and it grows. Sometimes it withers and dies, but if it is taken care of, it grows into a strong, healthy plant. Dragons
And our next programme we have our favourite teddy bear superhero. I'm of course talking about Super Ted, though today he's going to be involved in a bit of a fantastical scenario today. This is going to be Super Ted's dream. What if Super Ted never became Super Ted?
This is a story about an ordinary teddy bear. When he was made, they found something wrong with him and threw him away like a piece of rubbish into an old dark storeroom. Then, from outer space,
And our next programme is all about that lovable vintage car himself, Gumdrop. And today he is going on the Brighton run.
Early one morning in November.
And our next programme is a programme I've made myself. It is called Sodor Railway Tales, and it is based on the Railway series books by His Reverence Wilbur Tawdry and his son Christopher. Today's 4 stories are taken from the 9th book of the Railway series, Edward the Blue Engine. And, well, let's see how he does with his willingness to help others in these stories. Here we go with Sodor Railway Tales, Edward the Blue Engine. And our final programme for this morning on Children's GBC is Tugs. And today, Warrior gets an episode all to himself.
The tugboat, for its size, is the most powerful craft afloat. And the Star Tugs are the power behind the docks and waterways that make up the big city port. This is Tugs. When they were rebuilding the old docks in Big City Port, the Star Tugs and the Z-Stacks were in great demand. Pulling down derelict buildings, laying foundations with barge loads of stone. A striker, you might call him.
And don't forget that there'll be more episodes of Tugs, which is only happening tomorrow morning. And I'm sure that George Brind will conclude for today's programmes. Right, so don't go away now.
And that brings us to the end of our programmes here for today on Children's GBC. Well, this morning anyway. We hope you enjoyed them, and be sure to check out more programmes coming your way this afternoon with George Buxton or some other person as your presenter. In the meantime, I'm George Brind, and I hope to see you again very soon. Goodbye.
And don't forget that later on this morning that we will be having play days, and No Hair Bear will be presenting it to you, which is only on a Monday morning, in which we will have the Whitebird stop, in which we will take a look at puppets. And I think that No Hair is a scrappy old puppet. Excuse me? Excuse me? I'm not a scrappy old puppet just because I am an old bear. Oh, do you know what? I don't think I want to do this morning. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Ah. Anyways, as I was saying, now, as I was saying, now, coming up later this morning on Children's GBC. Oh, thanks a lot there, Ben. You put me off now. Well, you know what? I'm calling a strike. Strike, strike. Oh! Oh, what a crazy thing. Oh. Anyways, this is GTV, and now it's time for this morning's film, and it's a classic Carry On Corker. And you know which one's called? It's Up the Jungle.